Good win for you guys. A wild game. I'll just hand it to you to make a statement and try and tell us about what it was like to be a part of that one.
Yeah, I mean, we knew that coming into this environment, especially with the emotions that their team is experiencing right now around Savvy King, and also obviously incredibly happy to hear that she's recovering. But we knew that it would be an emotional game for them, first time back at home since that happened. And even despite that, this environment's incredibly difficult to come into. They're loud, they've got good fans, and they've had good results at home in the last couple of years. So we knew that coming in, but we also knew and know that we've become a team that teams don't like to play this season because we put so much pressure on them. And I thought from the very beginning we did that really well. This game can get crazy sometimes, and it was definitely a crazy ending, but just really proud of the group for the way that we really dug in and pulled out a really, really important one.
I'll ask the question that I asked to Gilly. You guys had the stated goal this year of getting double-digit points on the road. You've done that now, and this being the third win on the road already this year sets a new team record. How satisfying is it to accomplish those goals?
It's fantastic. I think we've seen those goals literally in every meeting from the start of preseason. And so we talk about as a team building momentum, but you can't build momentum if you don't have a vision towards something. So for us, we have team goals that are set out in front of us, and to check that one off the list is definitely a huge accomplishment, but I think it just makes us hungrier for more. And there's, three wins in a row, and we haven't checked that one off yet. So I think we're well on our way there with a nice little break for a lot of our players here in the next week and a half. So yeah, I'm really excited that we got to check that one off the list, and we'll continue to work our way down it.
I think Michael, technically by a hair, had his hand raised first. So go ahead,
I'm
Michael.
gonna let I'm gonna let Joe go first. Go ahead, Joe.
Oh, thanks, buddy. I just wanted to get super nerdy and technical with you starting on the right and Emma starting on the left.
Yeah, it was a change that the coaches made early in the week. I think both of us have the ability to play on both sides, which is great for our team. I think with Emma being so dangerous in 1v1 situations, our left side tends to be more isolated sometimes just because you have Sav and Low on the right who like to combine. And I think we just wanted to switch it up a little bit for this game. And I like to play with players around me. And I think that the right side aids in that. And I thought Emma did a fantastic job on the left side. I think it's difficult to switch sides mid-season, especially when she was seeing a lot of the ball on the right, but she created a lot of dangerous opportunities on that left side, and I'm happy for her to get that goal. I know that really builds her momentum and her confidence. So I'm just really proud of her. She took it in stride and just knew that she could still have such a dangerous impact on that side. And then for me, I think one of my best attributes in my game is my crossing ability, specifically on my right foot. So I was happy to be involved in some of the things that happen on the right side. And yeah, I mean, there's not a single person on this team I don't enjoy playing with, but to be able to connect with Sav and Low has been fun this week. So I was happy about it.
I love that. And then, I mean, obviously you switched a little bit in the second half, and then going down a player, I think you moved to the back line and you were playing a back five at one point. To just talk about that, like just being able to play everywhere, honestly.
Yeah, it's a double-edged sword being versatile for sure. I've seen both sides of that sword in my career, but I'm really proud that I've become a player that can play in multiple positions. And having a strategy to close out games is something that we have worked really hard on this season and thankfully been able to implement in a successful way. So yeah, and that back five has shifted down to the left, and then Ella came on and shifted back to the right of the three. And look, at the end of the day, I just want to do anything I can to help this team get points. Whether that's playing in the back line, playing in the midfield, playing in the front line, I really don't care as long as I'm contributing to the team winning. So yeah, like I said before, just really happy that we are going out of here with 3 huge points.
Michael, I think it's your turn now.
Okay. Um, Gilly talked about really enjoying the thrill of defending down a player in the last few minutes as a more offensive player. How did you feel about having to be down a player for a large portion of the match and just kind of having to shift your formation a little bit and do things a little bit differently?
Yeah, I mean, I don't play in the back line for a reason. I have not chosen that life for myself. So when we have to sit further back, it's never a nice feeling. But we did so much work in this game to put ourselves in a position to have 3 goals on the board. And when you are in that position, defending down a man only up by 1 goal, I think I was so proud of the team because no one panicked. No one was, every single person was confident that we were going to walk out of here with 3 points and executed on what they were asked to do. So look, like I said, if they need me to drop in the back line and just defend for my life and get the ball out for the last 20 minutes of a game, I'm happy to do that. And it just makes you a better, well-rounded player to be challenged in those ways. So I would appreciate if we could give ourselves a little bit more of a cushion in other games, score a few more goals. That never hurts, but really proud of the team. I mean, 3 fantastic goals and a performance that we can be really proud of.
Racing's faced quite a bit of adversity this season, just through weather, travel things going on, all kinds of different things, injuries, players being out, suspensions. Do you think that adversity kind of helps you when you kind of get up a goal, they even it up? Does that help you focus and just fight through, the situations that you find yourself in matches like these?
Yeah, we're a really tight-knit group. Our culture is really important to us. And from preseason, one of our anchors of our team is being adaptable. And I think that's probably what we've been tested on the most this season, between weather, injuries, decisions in games, those sorts of things. We've really been challenged. And, for the most part, I can't remember a time where we've not risen to the challenge in a way, whether it's bouncing back in the next game, whether it's responding in that game, whether it's getting back on the training pitch for the week and really going at it. So there's been different ways that we've maneuvered that adversity, but I think in almost every situation we've chosen to see the lesson and taken that lesson and executed in the next game. I think that was very clear tonight with the different phases of adversity that we saw, but to go through that and to still have a really solid performance, I also think is something to be really proud of.
And then just the final one for me, Janine. For you, you get to head off to join Canada this week. Just give us a thought on what it means for you, this international break.
I've been so grateful that I've been doing it for so long, but that never diminishes the fact that every time I get the call, it's an incredible honor. So I'm really happy that being here at Racing continues to help me be a great player for the national team. And so I'm really excited to go away, get 2 solid performances in, and then come back here and continue to help this team get to the playoffs. So I'm excited to go away. It's going to be a good week and a half away. We're celebrating our one of our most veteran players, Desiree Scott, in her retirement game in Winnipeg. So that will be really special. And yeah, it's always an honor to get in with the national team. I'm excited to get up there, but feels really good to be leaving on 3 points.
Thanks, Janine. Congrats on the win. Appreciate your time.
Thanks, everyone.